the lack of U.S. Military support in NATO worries some the major capitals in Europe. Now everybody is speaking if Europe might consider to accept Turkey as a member for European Union. And in this topic we are going to cover this, but shortly, I mean long story short, the answer is no, it will ever never happen. And there are reasons for that. At first, let's consider like 5 or 10 years back. What were the reasons that Turkey cannot be attended to European Union? The first reason is democracy. Has democracy been changed? No. Human rights, democracy, all these things change? Of course not. So it's even good. Worse a little bit in Turkey, so this is not a reason. Now, the second is unspoken, but definitely correct, religion. European Union, especially major capitals, believe that European Union is a Christian union, which consists of all the major religions, but the majority should be Christian, and the Christian effect should be. Therefore, a major country like Turkey shouldn't be accepted. It still remains there. It's intact. It has not been changed. Now, coming to these both issues, have in 10 years ago, have we spoken about anything about military personnel or military equipment technology? Nothing. Now, today it is spoken so because Europe is now looking at, in the previous program we have also mentioned that Europe is looking at the manpower in Europe plus the technology in Europe, and they see that the manpower is a problem in Europe and it cannot be put in place shortly. It needs decades. Therefore, what Europe, as I said in the previous program, is going to lean on increase the development of the technology in order to reduce the gap between the technology and manpower, so that they will lean on the technology and they will use less military personnel for that. So we are going to see more development in military equipment in Europe in a couple of decades, but not shortly, in a couple of years, that's for sure. That's why in order to close this and to ensure the security of the Europe is looking for Turkey. That's correct. But because the underlying reasons for Turkey not to be accepted as a EU as a member still lays there, it's not going to happen. So what will happen is shortly this. The both sides is going to agree that they are going to help each other, especially exchanging the military equipment and not to attack each other, or in military terms what I'm speaking of, and to exchange the military technology and experience between each other. That will be the best. In return, Turkey should and is going to ask some like free regime visa. The custom agreement should be renewed because now it is really bad for Turkey. We are just paying a couple of billions to Europe every year because of this custom agreement and some other things. Okay, because if you look at today, Turkey doesn't have to enter the EU, but EU needs Turkey. Not because that we have to ask for this, because this is also fair. The other thing why Turkey cannot, or Europe cannot accept Turkey, and Turkey shouldn't even go into Europe, which by the way, I have to say I am against the idea that Turkey should attend EU. I think it's better that we are aligned with EU, aside with EU, and walk in different lanes, but aside, is that our foreign policy is completely different. Turkey is leaning on Central Asia, in Middle East, in North Africa, even in Indian Sea. We have interests over there in the Central Africa and other things, which Europe is losing power and Turkey is increasing influences. Therefore, while Europe has only now main concern against Russia, Turkey should not give up its own interest because of this only concern. Therefore, in my opinion, the best solution for both parties is to have remaining neutral to each other, no offensive attack to each other, and exchange the military experience and military personnel, even have common military exercises, that will strengthen the southern part or flank of Europe with Greece. Even no problem there, but no. In return, we should ask some rectifications, modifications in the custom clearance, which is not a problem for Europe. Believe me, it is not. Just they are going to use it against Turkey with their bargaining tips. Okay, that's fine. But for us, the most important is to enter the EU because it's good for the business. I mean, now there are thousands of people waiting in the queue to get only permit to go or visit somebody or just go sightseeing and this and that, and even for health reasons. I mean, let's be honest, that's not fair. If we are going to have such agreement, at least this should be done. At least, if not forever, which, okay, fine, that's also fine. I don't need forever. At least for 2 weeks to 3 weeks or a month time, free regime entrance should be applied. And if not, really, we should give up this. But also, I think that will not be a big problem for both sides. But that's the best, and this should be discussed without further delay. Otherwise, for there is nothing common for anymore for Turkey and EU. I think the chances of Turkey, from even Turkish community or population, I do not believe that we will go for that anymore at this moment. For the next at least couple of decades, it will be even far and far chances for Turkey to accept the idea that we should be in the EU. Let me know what you think about this. We will talk later on. Have a nice day. Bye.